Good morning, beautiful souls. Each one of us is a pillar of hope. We each, as we come here, Tara, Sarah, Lisa, and Jim, thank you so much. There's a pillar of light that you bring. I keep saying that because as the new earth energies come in and the old crumbles away, and it doesn't just happen overnight, that there is an exchange happening. And the exchange is that the new earth is being breathed in moment by moment. And really, God uses you and me to bring in this new day, this new way of looking at things, like a divine mindset that just always stays with you. Just the soul essence of you that comes to the foreground and comes and takes care of your background, meaning whatever you have still lurking in the shadows of your life, it takes care of that. And it's breathing as well into you and me so that we can just have a day today, just a moment right now, actually, because a moment at a time is it brings that later experience or whatever it is that you're thinking about. So let's just feel into a few breaths together, just in your pillar of light, right? And see if you can just feel a complete, you know, reset, reset, Tara, a reset, Sarah and Ricardo. That would just bring you into a beautiful state of what? Of peace, a state of recognition, right? That you can recognize that everything that you would love to be right now, to experience right now, is here waiting for you. Just to have, enough silence and enough peace on the inside and enough faith and enough trust to let this moment unfold exactly in a way that it unfold when you allow divine timing to be in your life, when you allow the divine companion to be guiding your intelligence right now, to be putting seeds of beautiful, wonderful thoughts in your mind and love that percolates, you know, in your heart space and a hope, as we mentioned earlier. You're a pillar of hope, a pillar of light this morning, each of you. So I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful that that is so, and that you're here, and that we're joining who knows how many thousands, if not millions, of souls on the planet who are going through a mirror exercise like we are right now, just looking into the mirror. And who do we see? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And that fairest is our beautiful light, our pillar of light, our immortal soul. This is so perfect right now. So, how many thousands, if not millions, of souls are going through this, kind of in between stages? It's like we're the bridge generation. We could be considered the bridge generation, meaning that we are the bridge that is opening up and allowing this energies of the new earth to come into the planet, in us, through us, and at the same time to see a collapse of the old systems, the old ways of looking at things, and at the same time, on this bridge, we are looking at the old system collapse, starting within you and me. That's the best place to look. Is look, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the happiest of them all? Right? You can ask yourself that right now. Who's the most serene right now? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most serene right now in my life? Hi, Micah. Thank you for jumping in. That you jumped out of the world for just long enough to come here and to be a part of we're pillars. I started by saying we're all pillars of light, and we've come here and we're just sitting in that magic that is vibrating at such a fine, refined frequency that it's hard to discern it, and that yet it's here more real than anything that you see outwardly. That there is a light that you live in, and it is a pillar of God's presence. It is a pillar of divine surprises. How's that? And divine miracles. It is a pillar that shows up as, you know, Florence Nightingale to come to the rescue of all of us and tell us it's okay, I am here to just to hold the space for you, my dears. This beautiful energy of the light right now. So close your eyes and let's just pretend. Let's just make believe, if you need to, that as you settle in to just being still, as you settle into just letting the mind just have a break, and whatever it is that is a physical or material concern, just see if you can let all of that just rest, just relax. So the only thing that's necessary right now is for us to really pay attention to how the divine is with it, with us, mirroring back to us what we need to see and to feel and to experience within ourselves. That brings joy, my dears. That brings you a sense of joy. OMG. I think the moment you just say yes to that, you're going to feel some joy percolating within your entire system. The physical, the mental, physical joy, mental joy, emotional joy, spiritual joy. And now let's just expand it so that we're not the only ones in this beautiful space that each of us, well, each of you came as a pillar, a light, and now our light pillars didn't wait for us. They have joined together as one blazing, blazing, omnipresent light. The light of the world, my dears. The light of creation that sustains all life. So let's just give ourselves this time out to feel in all of those areas that today is designed for joy. Today is a day that aligns perfectly with the divine loving presence that is sharing itself with you in ways right now that would put you in ecstasy. So Go back to this idea that we are part of the bridge generation, that we're here to witness the incoming of the new world, the new earth, as the rainbow tribe that just shares the light from heart to heart, just shares the love from heart to heart. So we are witnessing that, and at the same time, in the outer chaotic part of planet Earth right now, we are witnessing so-called the collapse of a system that is now outdated, because you, my dears, are pillars of God's light. And that brings into play this present moment, where you are no longer pulled or distracted. There is just this uncanny, quiet, yet powerful, loving presence, or loving essence, that seems to be managing you now, or at least dropping in some beautiful, beautiful energetics to feel, not as emotion, but as devotion. So you're watching both of those situations. The incoming, as the earth breathes in the incoming higher consciousness, and the outgoing, the burning of the old system that is outdated and not working. You're seeing both sides. And yet, at that same time, we are in a deep chamber, a beautiful chamber, an inner chamber of all souls united, all souls in joy, all souls welcoming the new day, welcoming the incoming forces of good and kindness, sweetness, and unceasing divine love. And I do believe this is day 41 of our timeless, unconditional love New Year's resolution. Day 41. Remember, my dears, all our light pillars are omnipresent, unseen, not of this material world, frequency or consciousness has all united together. We're blending our light together to get her, the cosmic mother. And wherever your mind runs off to, whatever sensation you're feeling right now, or insights, be selective, be super selective, and choose those ones that put you in the most beautiful state of mind that you can come up with. That beautiful state of your heart that you can feel to the heartbeat, so that your system is just humming, that your trust in today and right now is at full max, that you are settled, right between the incoming of the new age and the release of the old, that you are right in the middle, safe as safe can be, contented as contented can be, rejoicing as much as rejoicing can be, celebrating that whatever it is that's in your aura, in your field right now, you might want to ask it to hang around a little bit, because it's a combined beautiful light energy, not just of our rainbow tribe, but of all our brothers and sisters who are giving it a so-called try to find that chamber, that place of peace, that asylum where they can feel free, where they can be happy, where they can feel the joy and spread the joy, where they can have the patience to let all that old stuff that wants to be the stubborn ones not leave and surrender to their fate, which is that burning of the old. Even that we can celebrate together. So this might ring true for you, my dears. It is called a clear message for this morning. And it's from the Galactic Consciousness 5D group of souls that represent this consciousness, this galactic consciousness 5D that we're kind of sharing about this morning. It says this: go deeper within. Go deeper within. An impenetrable bubble of light around you, so you can feel like we're in right now, where there's unity, and there's love and there's peace. Let's just feel we're in an impenetrable bubble together, and that bubble is expanding to include whatever it is that you're able to expand your consciousness to. It will go there immediately. That same light bubble that we are all in together. So it says, go deeper within and stay focused on your soul calling and highest purpose. That seems right. That we stay focused on our soul calling, my dears, and the highest purpose of our life in a day today, the highest purpose. And we start to sow, we start to tend that garden of Eden, pristine garden of the heart, garden of everything beautiful. Oh God, beautiful. Oh God, beautiful. We start tending the seeds for the new earth, the new humanity. Wow. Can you feel all your brothers and sisters included? The new earth, the new humanity. Is there a possibility, just perhaps, that you can let go, whatever are the so-called details of your everyday life today that are not necessarily along the lines we're sharing right now, but that today you're aligned with all these other light workers that are also sowing the seeds of new earth with us and the new humanity with us in the here and now, in the here and now. So that every word you speak and every single action you are taking or not taking, that you are part of this beautiful rainbow tribe of the incoming 5D consciousness, where hearts share their light and share their love automatically, heart to heart. In the land beyond my dreams, says Yogananda, where no clouds come, only golden dreams dwell. I sit by life's well, in the land beyond my dreams, heart to heart meeting, spirit and soul's greeting, heart to heart meeting, spirit and soul greeting in the land beyond our dreams. That's where we are right now, my dears, as a collective. Try not to let any other idea come into you, because you want to make sure now every thought you think, every word you speak, and every single action you are taking or not taking, that there are immense, immense cosmic energies are pouring in more and more. Yes, cosmic energies pouring into us more and more of the ultimate calling and purpose at the same time as this calling, this soul calling, and your highest purpose come to the forefront of your awareness. And it's revealed. And it's revealed. My dears, this isn't hiding anymore. The truth is not hiding from you anymore. The joy of life is not hiding from you and me anymore. It's being revealed. We couldn't tap on this. We couldn't tap into this beforehand because we first needed to make the choice between the two timelines and Earth's, between the timelines of what happens to that part of our civilization that needs to reboot, regenerate. It needs to crumble, disintegrate, so that we can build anew. So we couldn't tap into this revelation of what's here for us right now before, my dears. So we need to choose now. Again, once again, we're not afraid to begin again, choose again, reboot again, realign again. Are we? That's what we do for a living now. We have a determination that is built on the rock of God's presence. So now, as we make the choices to move, really be in this form, since we are in a form, really be in this form. It is holy. You are holy. And be in your being. So you're not in the intellect. You're not into these runaway thoughts and feelings and appetites. You're in your form, in your beingness. Because why, my dears? Because more is being expected of you and me. So that yours and my inner soul self fully, so that yours and mine and everyone who's interested, inner soul self reflect, fully reflect in our outer world. We're not hiding. We're not running. We're not putting our beaks in the sand and not looking around. Or just not, or neglecting what is the collective's consciousness. Not at all. We are the collective. And we are here completely a tribal, divine unity consciousness. So let's really feel like as we walk today, as we show up today, my dears, as we meet with maybe people today, see people today, nurse our wounds, lick our wounds, whatever it is that we're doing today, let your revealed soul, inner soul self be revealed. Be revealed. And if you spot it, you got it. And as you've heard this said before, as within, so without. So I'm just going to close with this little thought from Yogananda, not a little thought, kind of like a cosmic thought, I should say, which seals the deal, I think, for this morning's session as we all stood on the bridge. We must love others not for their human personalities, he says. We must love others not for their human personalities, but because they are manifestations of God. Just like what's being revealed to you as your God self, is your soul self, because they are manifestations of God who dwells equally in you and me and everyone, who dwells equally in everyone, everything, even the rock is an altar. The lesson, the lesson, he says, of incarnations and reincarnation. So we're in a reincarnation right now of another life, is to neutralize the waves. Let's just take this thought into the day. Neutralize the likes and dislikes of desire and diversion. And by steadfast contentment in yourself, your inner self, your highest possibility, we love others not for their human possibilities, but are, that they are manifestations of God. That's all. That's all. This is. It seems like it's different, right? It doesn't seem like everything in this physical world is a manifestation of God. So let's honor and let's accept the revealing of our own beautiful inner self, okay, so that we can recognize everyone as that same beautiful inner self, that beautiful pillar of divine light. And we merge our pillars until all there is divine light. How's that? The divine light as an attitude, as a way of life, as a way of being, and a way of continuing to grow and evolve spiritually and into the great awakening. So that is that, my dears. So those of you who want to do a little om with me, let's seal up and activate through a few ohms what might live within us today. And maybe it's a keeper today, that we have a consciousness today that just begins to come into play for everything that we are involved in from here on out. Let's inhale and chant an om, please. Oh. Can you feel the love, my dears? Let's feel the love. Let's feel it as the energy in our palms. Let's feel it in from our toes to the top of our heads, inside and out, not just here, but everywhere, omnipresently and beyond. Inhale one more. Oh, beautiful, my dears. Thank you so much. And let's just go right into putting our God glasses on, these invisible, beautiful ways to X-ray vision, meaning heart vision, truth vision, right through our very two physical eyes, which have united into one single eye of light, So we love and we care as we wrap our hands around our shoulders, wrap around our globe, walk around to wrap around our brothers and sisters all over the globe. And let's just shine the light. Let's let those pillars, united pillars of our united love, our united purpose, the soul train that we're all riding on through these difficult times, which aren't so difficult anymore because your soul, the essence, the light, the love, all the companionship of the holy ones are on in our divine circle, my dears. They're with us, always have been, always will be. Aho. Thank you so much, my dears Tara, Sarah, Cami. Awesomeness, complete awesomeness, Ricardo. We could say, hey, let's take the bundle of whatever are those little nagging little worries or things that we have, responsibilities that we have, the duties that we have in life, go to work or whatever we do today. Let's just let's come into one beautiful um, energy of this love that we can just embrace it with. Let's just do that for all of us today, all right? That we're all in this together. The big hug, the big hug, the big hug. Yeah. Thank you so much, my dears. And thanks for smiling and thanks for coming on, Cami. Does anyone have a thought or two? I can turn up my volume so I can hear you. If you have a thought or two or not at all, it doesn't matter. I like that love sweatshirt you have on there, Cami. Yep. 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 Perfect. Yeah. Yep.
I was just gonna say, I think you say it all, Tom, and we appreciate we appreciate every message
Well, that's
so
such,
much. I just feel so full every morning that
yeah, I love it. I
you
love
know,
it. I love it. If you fill up, that means the world can fill up, my dear.
yes.
Yeah. So you can smile for everybody else, even if they ain't smiling. That's just a,
And uh and the monks will be at the White House today, so there's a live stream about that.
oh, wow. So they'll be at I thought they were there yesterday
Well,
too.
they got there yesterday, but there's some special live stream. I think Ricardo, I think was saying at 1:30 or 1 o'clock.
Oh, man. That's so good to know.
Yeah.
That's so good to know.
So
All
they're going to
right.
have something really special message, I think, and definitely something to tune into.
Let's just take our being our pillars of light. Let's just sneak into the crowd and be there too. How's that?
We will.
Yeah, we will.
We're
That's,
there.
that's right. Thank you so much for letting us know. I appreciate that. All right. Well, we'll see you there at 1:30 or whatever time it is.
Okay.
I'll put it in the message on the
Okay.
message
Oh,
thread.
Nice.
thanks, Karen.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Much
Beautiful.
love.
You're so welcome so much. Love,
Bye,
kisses,
everyone.
and eternal love and light. And that is that. Woohoo.
Oh.
Yes,
Have,
thank you for the love.
it's always
See you
here.
soon.
It's always here and near and dear. Thank you for the love yourself. And we can just
Yes.
thank each other
We're all
for
just channels. We're all channels of it, but we're magnifying the love.
I love that. I love that. I think we all totally are loving that too. And it's an and. And yes, we are. All right. Toodles with oodles of love, my dears.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah. Bye, Tara. Bye,
Okay.
Ricardo. Bye, Narayan G, Martha, and Lisa and Jim. Aho.